The only reason you're not a millionaire is because no one ever handed you the damn blueprint. By the end of this video, you'll finally have it. Not some recycled TikTok nonsense, but the 4 real-world paths that turn broke kids into millionaires, step by step. This isn't theory, this is what works. And it's simpler than you think. I was 22, broke, living in a shitty apartment with a leaking ceiling and a mattress on the floor. My friends were flying to Miami and I couldn't even afford a plane ticket, let alone rent. That's when it hit me. Working harder was never gonna fix this. I wasn't lazy. I was just stuck in a system that was never designed to make me rich. Every dollar I earned was already spent before it even hit my bank account. They told me to budget, save, cut the coffee out, but no one ever said this. Here's how to actually build wealth. And that silence was louder than any bill collector I ever faced. I remember watching YouTubers flex Lambos and passive income, thinking it was all bullshit. Then I met a guy with a busted Toyota who was pulling $100K a month. He wasn't loud, he was surgical. He said, there's only 4 systems that matter. Build them and the money chases you. Ignore them and you'll grind forever. I asked him what those 4 systems were. He laughed and said, doesn't matter if I tell you, most people won't do shit with it. And that pissed me off because I realized I was one of those people collecting advice but never building. So I stopped scrolling, I logged in and I rebuilt everything from scratch. Not overnight, not fast, but it was real. I don't need to become a genius. I just needed a framework that worked. Something simple, repeatable, and scalable. And that was when the game changed for me. You don't need luck. You don't need connections. You need clarity, execution, and then patience. This video isn't about theory. It's a blueprint. The first system is simple. Money that works when you don't. If your income dies the second you stop working, you're not free. You've just built a fancier cage. Passive income isn't a buzzword. It's step 1. You either build a machine that's gonna pay you or spend your life chasing those checks. So that's the game. The guy in the Toyota, he didn't sell a product, he built a pipeline. 1 offer, 1 page, 1 system doing all the work for him. I asked him, how'd you do it? He said, I picked a skill people paid for and then I automated the sell. That's it. No startup capital, just sweat and strategy. Call it sweat equity. You need 3 things. Number 1, a skill. Number 2, a page. Number 3, a system. The skill makes money. The page sells it. The system runs it. Most people complicate the first step. They try 10 things and then master none. Pick 1 skill, solve 1 problem, and turn it into a product. It could be editing, fitness, funnels, marketing, UGC, AI tools, whatever it is. Just solve a problem that people already pay for. That's your goal. Then build a simple page. Use Gumroad, Notion, Shopify. I don't really care what it is. Make it dumb easy for someone to buy something from you without talking to you. Next, build traffic. You don't need millions of followers. You need a clear message that hits the right person at the right time. And this is where most people quit. They build something once and they expect it to just go viral. You're not building a lotto ticket, you're building a bridge. You push traffic daily, tweak the message weekly, and scale what works monthly. You keep the page live 24/7. And now you got your leverage. Because when someone buys while you're asleep, you just stepped out of survival mode and you're now in creator mode. And this is where momentum begins. And if you do it right, the 1 product can fund every other single dream. Now you're becoming dangerous. System 1 is gonna give you time. System 2 gives you power. And once you master it, you stop asking for opportunities and you start creating them. So let's build the next system. The second key to making $1 million, you need a skill that can feed you anywhere, anytime. Something recession-proof, boss-proof, and borderless. Because when the paycheck stops or the market crashes, skills are what survive. They're your weapon when everything else is burning. I don't mean hobbies, I mean skills that solve real, painful, urgent problems. Pain equals profit. The more pain your skill solves, the faster you're gonna get paid. Period, point blank. You could be the best video editor alive, but if you don't tie your skill to a result that people actually want, you're just gonna be a starving artist, not a weapon. Start with 1 skill, copywriting, sales, lead gen, media buying. Pick 1 and go deep, not wide. Then productize it. Turn that skill into an offer, something people understand in just 1 sentence. I write sales pages that double your revenue. I run ads that get 5 times ROAS in 30 days. That's power. That's how you're gonna get paid. And if you're not very smart like me, skills are a superpower because precision wins. Repetition builds confidence. So here's the formula. Skill, delivery, system, plus proof equals money on demand. No guesswork, no luck. Delivery system means how you get clients. Do you cold DM 20 people a day? Do you have a landing page? A booking lead? If you're broke and skilled, you don't have a traffic problem, you have a visibility problem. Get loud. show your wins, make offers daily. You don't wait for clients, you gotta hunt them. You solve problems before they say them. That's how closers move. I built my first 6 figures off skill. No mentor, no ads, just knowing how to sell solutions. That's available to you right now. I've met kids doing $10,000 a month just editing TikTok videos. They don't even touch Premiere. They use CapCut. It's not about tools, it's about results. You only need 3 proof points: 1 testimonial, 1 transformation, and 1 result. That's how you get enough to book your first 10 clients. And after you dial in 1 skill, then stack another. That's how you're gonna scale. Imagine being a copywriter who knows how to run ads as well. A video editor who understands branding. Now you're not a service, you're a solution. Solutions, those print money more than skills, because now you sell outcomes, not hours. That's what people pay top dollar for. Eventually, you build a productized service around your skill. You charge flat fees, build systems, and hire help. Now your skill becomes a business. But it starts here. You, a laptop, 1 skill, and 1 client. That's all you need. Print money on demand. Print it ethically, consistently, and fast, because nothing feels better than being the source. You've built a product that works for you. You built a skill that prints you money when you need it. Now, if you can multiply that into 10x, 100x returns, let's talk compounding. Let's talk scale. If you want to stay broke, keep spending every dollar you make. If you want to get rich, learn how to multiply what you earn. This is what separates income earners from wealth builders. While every dollar you keep is an employee. Send it to work while you sleep. That's how you buy back your freedom. To start with the basics, an emergency fund, high yield savings, no dumb debt, just stability before you scale. Then move to growth, index funds, real estates, business reinvestment, compound over time. Don't chase the next shiny object. And if you're putting cash fast, stack it in an LLC or trust structures. The rich protect their bag before they grow it. Wealth is boring. It's the same plays repeated for decades. No dopamine, just discipline. So set your goals in decades, not weekends. The longer you hold, the less you need to gamble. Patience pays more than intelligence. And if you're starting with nothing, you don't need 10K. You need $10 repeated the right way. All the money strategies in the world won't matter if you think like a broke version of you. The most dangerous poverty is mental. You must become a person who's capable of holding $1 million. That means self-trust, self-discipline, and know your self-worth. You never outperform your identity. You have to believe that you deserve it. You have to believe you can actually handle. And you have to act like it before you even touch it. And if your environment says the opposite, then you gotta change that. Silence, isolation, and broke talk could kill your momentum. Find one person with the results that you want, watch them, learn from them, mirror. It's not copying, it's alignment. Sometimes the only cheat code is proximity. Put yourself in rooms where you're the dumbest person there. You'll learn faster than any other course. Your environment is either planting $1 million habits in you or it's watering your excuses. You have to choose which one you want to grow. The journey isn't about the skills or the money. It's about becoming the best version of you who doesn't fold, no matter what. That version is already inside you. You just have to starve the distractions and feed the focus over and over and over again until you wake up rich in every single way. You got the blueprint, you got the truth. Now the only thing left is what the fuck you're gonna do about it. Most people stay broke because they chase tactics without any vision. They want fast money, but ignore the deep work. They copy someone else's moves, and instead of mastering their own playbook, you just learn the 4 skill sets that actually build $1 million life. Not just money, but purpose, leverage, and peace. Now it's your turn to pick one, go all in, and stop waiting. Because nothing changes until you do. But once you change, you can become unstoppable. You can become the one people study. If you found value in this video, please hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Peace.